Hello fellow Clashaholics, it's your old friend Crunchy Frog here, and in keeping with the name of this base right here, Serenity Now, we're going to keep this very chilled out and low toned. I'm not going to try to get all excited and crazy like I usually do. Anybody who's watched my videos knows what kind of a lie that statement was. But anyway, the goal here is to get a whole bunch of gems so that I can get my 5th builder. And currently we're at 1,630 medals or trophies, and we have to get to 2,000 to Crystal League. So let's go trophy hunting. What do you say? We're not looking for... Oh, look here. 27. Beautiful. This is perfect. I don't care what level the base is or anything like that. And even though we'll be using different strategies, I think for at least the beginning of this little run, we are going to be using the good old Balloonion. See, all we have to do is come in here and take out this air defense. And take out that wizard tower. Because these are the big threats. And then we just go and lay our little minions around the outside corners to mop up. As you can see, we've already released the queen and her faithful cabana boy, who is freshly greased up for this excursion. He's all suntanned because he's been laying by the pool, occasionally rising to fetch daiquiris and pina coladas for the archer queen. And there we have our first 27 trophies. Our goal is to reach the Crystal League. Now, I'm hoping to be able to do this all in one video, but I'm also realistic. That's quite a lot of trophies to get. But at least you can share in the first beginning of this journey that I'm going to be taking tonight, because I'm bound and determined to get that 5th builder. It's a real drag to not have as many builders as possible working overtime around the clock 24/7 trying to get my little base leveled up to level 9. Okay, 13 trophies, not good enough. Another thing I had to take into consideration is the fact that a Town Hall 9 base would only probably net me fewer trophies anyway, because with an underleveled Balloonion army, I probably couldn't 3-star it. I could probably just get a 2-star. So we're looking for Town Hall 8 or lesser. We're not fussy. We're looking for trophies. We have plenty of loot. But anyway, how's y'all's Friday doing? Mine's great. It is, after all, a Friday. The weekend's coming up, and you know what that means. That means more clashing. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to... Oh, I guess I don't have my clan castle cake anymore. Oh, well. Back to the search. I was kind of liking having that clan castle cake so I could supply myself with extra troops. It makes it a little bit easier when you can zap out a second air defense. But we'll make do. As long as we can get the air sweeper and 1 air defense and get it going. 10 trophies. Not enough. $16 trophies, I guess I'll settle for that. Looks like we have 2 air defenses clustered together here right in the core. Nice and convenient like. Where's the air sweeper at? Okay, this air sweeper's over here, so you really don't have to worry about him. So what we'll do is we'll bring the queen in from over here. She'll send her cabana boy forth to mix her a margarita. And we'll put some balloons in here to take out this air defense. And then we'll send a whole bunch of balloons from the backside. And as soon as those balloons move into position of tankage, we'll sprinkle the minions in to do a little cleanup behind them. We still have 3 lightning spells. So we'll go ahead and use them on those archer towers. Help the balloons get through there a little quicker. Yeah, I live in Texas, in case you didn't know, and the days are getting warmer. It's a little bit like stepping into an open-air oven when you go outside. And so I have the air conditioner running at all times. And whenever I make a video, I have to turn the air conditioner off. Because you can hear an ant fart through the speaker or the microphone on this iPhone. And it's a little distracting. And so to bring all of you a better audio quality, I'm suffering. I'm suffering for my art. So just so you know and appreciate it, and know how much I care about the audio quality, if you're feeling the love, go ahead and subscribe, and it'll make me very happy. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers before the year is over. That's my goal. I would very much like that, because eventually I would like to do this full time. And in fact, I've actually sent away for a brand new and powerful computer. It's one of the brand new M4 MacBook Pros, because it was recommended to me as having great video editing qualities. So I'll be recording my videos and editing them on a really, really nice computer that can handle it. My current laptop that I have is just not up to the challenge. It's a little bit older. It's nice, it's decent. I play Minecraft on it. But as far as video editing goes, it's not an Apple. And I'll probably have to get some other components, I'm not sure yet, to record mobile gaming videos. But we'll see. Oh look, 23. This is a real nice little base here. So let's see if we can spot that air sweeper. There it is. We'll go ahead and take that out along with that air defense. And we'll go ahead and zap this one up and weaken it. And we'll send the queen in on this side. And she'll send her cabana boy, who she calls Rodrigo. Rodrigo, would you mind fetching me a fresh margarita?
Why, yes, my queen.
Once again, I probably shouldn't do it, but people encourage me to not be shy and employ my silly little voices that I have for my Clash of Clans characters. Okay, they're going to kick those air defenses down nicely. Because before I ever started making videos, sometimes when I would run attacks, just to amuse myself, I come up with little voices for my troops, especially my heroes. Or if I send a bunch of barbarians in, I would do stupid little Scottish accented voices. But I'd have to get a lot more comfortable recording and making videos before I'd share those with you, because they are truly silly. And tonight we're not being silly. Tonight we're being very chilled out because we're at the Serenity Now base. Serenity Now. If anything ever affects you negatively in life, you say, Serenity Now. Of course, I got that from Seinfeld. Lloyd Braun, George Costanza's arch nemesis, had a mental breakdown, and he got out of the asylum or wherever he was staying, and he would say "Serenity Now" whenever he'd get upset. But then he stopped because he heard bad things about it. But George's father started doing it, and then Lloyd Braun chided him. He said, "No, no, 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 no! You can't trap all that inside of yourself. Serenity now, insanity later. You're gonna have a if you don't let it out, you're gonna have a mental meltdown." But I always thought that was hilarious. So of course I named the base after it. It's my Serenity Now base. Because I used to watch Seinfeld like crazy. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. 37 trophies, and he's just a paltry little level 7. Well, that's mighty kind of them. Let's go ahead and take those out. And let's weaken this one. And let's approach it from this side with the queen. Oh, Rodrigo, could you fetch me a pina colada?
Oh, sure, ma'am. There's one over here under this here archer tower. Hey, nope, not here. Maybe it's under this cannon.
Let's go ahead and sprinkle some minions around the corners here and get these outlying buildings that he thinks might make his opponent's time fail. And I guess the queen's going to take her sweet old time there, but we'll get some of those air defenses aggroed, or the Tesla aggroed on her. And then we'll send these in to go after this air defense. Hopefully somebody will target that air defense. There we go. These low-level balloons are all red, so it kind of reminds me of that old song, 99 Red Balloons. I'm sure everybody's heard of that. It's a classic. It's one of those songs, I believe it's from the 1980s. But those 1980s songs, they're still good today. Lots of really great music from the 1980s. Like just the other day I watched a video by a band called Aha. And the song was called Take On Me. And it had just the most clever video. It was really a work of art. I mean, whoever made this video was an absolute genius. And of course the music was really good too. That's a really good song. You try to sing along with it though, and there's one part that you get to, and the guy is hitting such a high note that I don't know how he does it. I think in the studio when he had to sing that note, somebody must have been squeezing on a certain part of him really hard to get him to hit that high note. Anybody who has heard that song knows exactly what I'm talking about. That's the only reason why I used to go do karaoke, and that's the only reason why I never attempted that song. Just that one part in the chorus at the very end with that high note. I thought, there's no way I'm going to try to attempt that in front of people. I can't hit that high note. Anyway, do you guys have any favorite songs from the 1980s? If you do, leave them in the comments. I'm very curious to hear what anybody has. Oh, this guy's only got 4 trophies. Never mind. I saw the level 8 base and I thought, okay, here we go. But no, we have to look for trophies. How is it that some of these level 9 bases, like this one, 2 trophies? I mean, if the level 7 gives me 37 trophies, then surely this one should give me like 50, right? It makes no sense. 23 trophies, but it's a level 9. Yeah, I'm very curious to hear, if you guys have a favorite 80s song. I kind of, I'm kind of a big fan of 80s music. They were very, very original back then. And also, music from the 70s and even the 1960s. They wrote a lot of really good music back then. They really didn't depend so much on things like auto tuning to make sure the notes of their voices were perfect. What they'd do is they'd find people who actually knew how to sing, and those would be the people who got the record contracts. Actual talented musicians who didn't have the aid of computers and production. My goodness, they were recording things onto tape reels. You look at that now and you wonder, my goodness, how they ever even managed to do that? like like Karen Carpenter. I don't know if you've ever heard of this girl, or I should say this woman, this extremely talented lady who came to a very tragic end because she had a, a, a condition known as anorexia. But she had the most beautiful voice, and I mean, to this day, people wonder how it was that she could hit notes so perfectly. And there were a lot of really talented artists and singers. You really don't need to have so much talent anymore because they have these auto tune things where everybody's voice can hit the perfect notes because of computers. And computers are wonderful. I grew up around computers, but I like to look back and reminisce and appreciate the older times before computers. It's a good thing I have something to talk about here because, my goodness, searching for trophies is not easy. And I'm not going to be going after like 2 trophies. It's not worth my time. It's actually worthwhile to search longer in order to find a good 20 plus trophy base. Like this guy's got 2 trophies. I think maybe because of the instant cooking, at least this is what I've heard, the no troop timers, they compensated for it by reducing the amount of trophies that you can win. So there's a downside to the troop timers. Only 2 trophies there. This guy's got 2 trophies. This guy has 3. Oh wow, he's rich. These people need to go out 1 trophy here. I mean, what are they thinking? Is this the new reality? Oh boy. "21 trophies, but it's a Town Hall 9. And they have 4 air defenses, 2 crossbows. It's just the jump from Town Hall 8 to Town Hall 9 is such a huge one that you're better off not attacking a Town Hall 9 until you are Town Hall 9. Because the power of your lightning spell goes way up when you hit Town Hall 9. It's still not nearly what it is when you hit Town Hall 11 or 12. Because I think at Town Hall 12, your lightning spell is powerful enough to take out an air defense with 3 shots and a sweeper with 2. Boy, this video is not going to be really about trophy pushing so much as it is going to be just looking at bases, right? And none of these bases are that pretty. So I'm just going to attack this one because even I'm getting bored of this. Okay, we'll send the queen in over here. And maybe she'll go over there and take out that air defense. I like how she goes invisible, so that way anything that's shooting at her retargets on the cabana boy. Okay, we have a queen over there who's going to be shooting down my balloons too. So this could get pretty ugly pretty quick. Because the balloons don't know enough to defend themselves. That's why I'm sending all these minions in there, because I'm hoping that these minions will take the queen out. There we go. Let's go in over here. Hopefully we can get to that air defense. Because our queen is about to go down. Yeah, this is looking pretty sketchy. Sometimes the Balloonian strategy just doesn't do it. I might switch over to the more reliable P.E.K.K.A. Wizard strategy. Because, yeah, we have two Tesla towers still alive over there that are going to spell lots of trouble for my little minions. Unless I just go ahead and bite the bullet and release my clan castle troops here. I've got a dragon and a balloon. So maybe we can still salvage this. Because I'd hate to go in for 3 trophies and not at least get all 3 trophies. That would be pretty pathetic. But I had to sacrifice a lot of my minions because he had an archer queen defending his base. Oh man, it's starting to get warm in here. I'll probably have to end this video before too long because I'm going to start to melt. But I wanted to check in, show you guys what I'm doing, the things that I'm up to. Hey, at least those minions are fast enough to get down there, right? Ooh, so at least we got 3 trophies for that. Yay. Yay! Way to go! Okay, we're going to go ahead and... That was my sarcastic cheer, in case you didn't know. Okay, let's change the army up here. Let's use the old P.E.K.K.A. Wizard strategy. That way we don't have to worry about anything. It's... The Balloonian is kind of more fun, I think, because I'm an air kind of guy. But the more reliable strategy at this Town Hall level really is P.E.K.K.A. Wizard. Okay. We're at 1736. We will look for one more, and then we will call it a video. And then I will proceed to off-camera grind until I go insane. But like I said, I really, really want to get that 5th builder for this base. Because the Serenity Now base is going to be the one that I upgrade to level 10 and max it out. And then that's it. Because like I said before, I want to have one base of each level maxed out between levels 8 and whatever the top level is at the time. And I got 20 accounts, so, you know, I can pull that off. They're giving me a level 10. I don't know if they think that I'm just crazy. I'm going to attack a level 10 as a level 8. Okay, this guy's got 4 medals. I guess this is what I'm going to have to be satisfied with. But I no longer have to worry about air defenses or things like that. It's pretty simple. You just pop in those Pekkas. You open up some walls. Pekkas get tempted to go in. And then you sprinkle in some wizards. Lay down a couple rage spells here and there to sort of help them move through the core at a high rate of speed. And I have a poison spell just in case anything comes out of their clan castle. And nothing has. So I'll swag it over here on nothing. Just because I like to do that. There's really no need to now that there's no troop timers. But you see what I mean? The P.E.K.K.A. wizard strategy. Very reliable, very quick, very simple. Something even your grandmother could do. So if your grandma is taking up Clash of Clans, teach her this strategy at Town Hall 8, and she'll be a happy granny. But anyway, I guess this is long enough for now, and you should be inspired to try this at home. And anyway, I hope you're having a fun Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow. This is Crunchy Frog signing out.